Welcome to the final episode. It's the season finale of season 1 here is the Aston Villa FC25 career mode. We're chasing a Champions League spot. As you can see, we're currently sitting in third. We've got a very tough run in though in order to try and cement that top 4 spot. We are in a very good position to do that now. So as you can see, Manchester City are very close to winning the title. Liverpool are chasing them down in second place. After my draw to Bournemouth, I went up to third. I'm level on points with Arsenal. And as you can see, we also have a 6-point gap over 5th place Newcastle now. And Manchester United, who are my final opponents in today's episode, they've dropped down into 6th place. Champions League is not going to happen for them this season. If we look at the relegation side, it's looking ominous now for Ipswich, Nottingham Forest and Brentford. In fact, Ipswich and Forest are both down. Ipswich, Forest and Brentford look like they're going to go down from the Premier League. As you can see as well, if you remember the last episode, we had 3 clubs come in, all for Tyrone Mings. I can now confirm that he has chose his agreed terms and he's moving to London. He's going to West Ham United. So £8.5 million added to my transfer budget. Okay, so a quick look at the lineup just before we get going then. So Luca Dean, he comes in place of the tired Ian Martson. At left back there, Torres, Konza and Cash make up the back 4. Ramsey, Unana, Chaibi, they also start in the middle of the park. I do have, as you can see, Yuri Tielemans. He's looking very tired, so I may put him on the bench actually. I'm not sure what to do. I'm going to put him on the bench in place of Ross Barkley, and then I've got Bailey and Philogene on the wings, and of course we've got Ollie Watkins up front for me.
Look at the starting 11 for Manchester City. Ederson begins in goal. Nathan Ake plays alongside Ruben Dias in central defence. Kevin De Bruyne plays alongside Rodri in the centre of midfield. And they like looking to do a bit of damage. And here's the starting 11 for Aston Villa.
Well, in this 4-5-1, they've only got one up front, but there are 2 or 3 of the midfield players who love to break forward with quality.
I don't remember seeing him leave, but
for me will be the wingers.
Never mind. So I'm playing a 4-5-1 today just to try and contain Manchester City. He's the danger man, isn't he, Haaland? There we go.
And so the match is
race
underway.
Let's try and cement 3rd place in the Premier League. Starts right now.
Of losing out.
Haaland.
Possibilities in the centre.
Foden.
But into the
good save from Martinez. You know, straight away I've literally been playing for seconds, and the way Manchester City pass the ball, they are completely different to almost 99% of all of the teams I've played on FC25. They just have a different feel about them.
As a defender, that will sit you down to the ground.
Him.
Always difficult to predict in
Bailey
advance who might decide a game, but you can make a strong case for this man, I think, Stuart.
He can't, not quite. That's unlucky. That could have been a very good break for Villa. It'd be nice to have seen a Brian Mbuemo in that position, wouldn't it? He's very close to coming back now. We're probably not going to see him in today's episode. Foden. Martinez doing well there. Sorry, I was just saying we're probably not going to see Brian Mbuemo back in this episode. He will be fit again, ready for the start of the 2nd season.
Ball.
Back to Bailey.
Jacob Ramsey.
It's going to be a free kick to Villa in a dangerous place there.
The referee let the matter rest.
Challenge warrants a yellow card for Rodrigo.
And he's going to have to be careful now. That was a silly challenge.
Good enough. Ollie Watkins gets a shot, just goes over the bar. Good effort from Watkins.
Well, had it been on target, I think the goalkeeper had that one covered.
Decent position.
Doku. Back to Silva. Haaland. Good save.
A lot of ground to push that away from danger.
Cash can't keep it in. He seems to have recovered from that knock that he suffered early on. He no longer has a cross. Haaland off the line by Pau Torres. Philogene going in. Haaland's got it back for City. Very close. Haaland. Just so strong, isn't he, Haaland, in this game? Overpowered, in my opinion. I think Man City are overpowered. It's ridiculous. I don't even feel like any other team I've played. I mean, I know Man City are good compared to a lot of teams, but it feels like a different game when you play Man City. I don't think we really need goal decision system to tell us that that didn't cross the line. But yeah, for me, playing Man City doesn't feel like I'm playing the same game. That makes sense. It's just they are so different. They feel so different to play against. I'm sick to the back teeth, to be honest with you, playing Man City.
And short it is.
Silva twisting and weaving there. Still got it. Gives it to De Bruyne. Martinez is keeping Villa in it at the minute. That's another good save from him.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper.
27 minutes played. It's still 0-0.
That's a big chance.
That's another one. Torres on the line. Doing a good job there. That come off Martinez for another Man City corner.
Well, it's been all City in the last 15 minutes or so, and they've looked great going forward. They just need to take one of the chances they've created to get themselves ahead today.
It's another good save from Martinez. It's all Man City. I can't get the ball and keep it at the minute. It's quite frustrating. Another great save from Martinez and a lovely action shot there. He loses out. It's back to Foden, who plays a quick ball through to Haaland. It's another good save from Martinez.
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent save. That's a top-class piece of goalkeeping.
Amadou Onana has been relatively quiet in his first half.
And Manchester City moving the ball with
chasing down Doku there, but he burst past.
The inside route looks promising.
All of the Aston Villa players, and that's a shot that goes just wide.
Well, that should be 1-0, but that's not a good finish, is it?
Let's have a look at that from Jeremy Doku. Wasn't great, was it? Wasn't the best.
De Bruyne.
Gave up the run very quickly.
Jeremy Doku. Could be dangerous.
Haaland through this time.
Oh, yes!
It's going to be the last kick.
And it doesn't
It's going to be the last kick of the first half. Haaland has given Manchester City the lead. It's been coming, but I thought I was going to go in 0-0. With time added on time added on.
Well, as you can see, he's given far too much space, but he's still had some work to do. And I think that's a very tidy finish. It was never in doubt.
Very good finish. It's disappointing from Villa's point of view to concede so late on. Jaden Philogene.
Jacob Ramsey. And Bailey.
Good play from Villa. Leon Bailey still with the ball. The shot that goes high from Leon Bailey. Needed to be spectacular from there, didn't it? Ollie Watkins is through. Well defended though.
De Bruyne. Now Haaland. Silva.
Oh, that's good play by Foden.
And a goal it is for Manchester City.
It's going to be very difficult now. Manchester City 2, Aston Villa 0, and Phil Foden gets through that Villa defence all too easy.
When we see it again, just look at this pass from Bernardo Silva, and then the perfect finish from Foden. Great technique. There's no stopping that.
Easily gets past Martinez. 2-0 City.
2-0 now, and back underway.
Onana comes out, that's a loose ball from him.
Excellent defending.
Looks out of sorts in today's game.
Rodri. And he's through
again, lovely ball through. Again to Haaland.
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there.
Dangerous for Aston Villa at the minute.
Of the highest quality, I would say.
Now with Silva. Well, when you're leading, you can afford to be pass happy. De Bruyne.
Man City here, pass happy from the very first second, aren't they? Oh, what a goal that is!
And surely there's no way they can throw
Hats off to Haaland there. What a goal that is! I wasn't even commentating as if it it looked like that they was going to score, but what a goal for Manchester City to go 3-0.
A wonderful pass from Foden.
Lovely pass, and the first time shot.
Just look how much power he hits
curve on it.
It's a top-class goal from a top-class
Curves away
player.
from Martinez. That's a glorious finish. Ollie Watkins still leads the way with 31 goals from 33 appearances. Phil Foden is in second place with 21 from 35. Bruno Fernandes makes up the top three with 20. And let me just see where Haaland is there. So Haaland has only bagged 15 from 34 appearances this season. I'm not too sure why he's only scored 15, because against me he looked absolutely unbeatable. The assists, we've got Kevin De Bruyne, who's sitting top with 9 assists from 35 appearances, and I've got Diaz and Maeda with 8 assists from 29, so that's a decent return from him. So what that means is, and unfortunately in typical FC fashion, Manchester City have won the league, but nothing at all was mentioned. You can see there 86 points, Liverpool in second place, 7 points behind with 79, Arsenal third on 68, I'm fourth with 67. I have clinched a Champions League spot. Still not mathematically impossible for Brentford to survive. It does look ominous for them to go down. Nottingham Forest and Ipswich have both been relegated.
11 for Aston Villa.
Well, the wingers will be key here. They have to choose the right time to give width and the right time to come infield to support the centre forward. If they can do that, they're a potent front three. No doubt about that.
Looking for a better performance today.
And
the result doesn't really matter as much, of course.
Well, it's the same formation,
but I do need a good performance. I've not really played well the last 3-4 matches in it.
And watch out for the midfield three who continually rotate their positions.
Bentancur, Werner, Son, Brennan Johnson, who always plays good against me. It's a very strong Tottenham Hotspur lineup. It's going to be a tricky game, but I am looking, as I said, for a better performance. Can't get past Pedro Porro on that occasion.
Now room to roam for Spurs on the wing.
Tottenham look up for it. Son again, so dangerous. Timo Werner. It's an early goal for Tottenham Hotspur. Villa just haven't got going, and we just can't afford just not playing well at the minute.
Well,
Aston Villa 0.
Good rapport he has with the players.
Tottenham Hotspur 1. Timo Werner. Boos ring around Villa Park. Very strong start from Spurs.
And it's a top-class finish from Werner. He just hits it with such power. That's a brilliant goal.
I think the previous game was Tottenham 4-0. Dougie.
Son.
That's another terrible throw from Martinez. And he done that against Manchester City as well.
That would have put them well on their way, Stuart.
It's just anxiety.
A big miss. Surely has to score there.
Well, Spurs now in potentially a dangerous position.
Spurs are looking the better side right now.
From the flank.
Son is clear. Beautiful finish. Villa are just not playing well enough at the minute, and Son has disappeared. Fern has disappeared. They're both got into the stands.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and
beautiful
a
finish
under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
It is. That's beautiful. Good job. Villa have got the points in the bag already. Brennan Johnson's been relatively quiet in this one.
Dangerous-looking attack. Can he make it count? And a goal.
No, it's not going to count. Not going to count.
Is the verdict.
Well, it's a good finish, but he was just
Villa
offside.
needs to be very, very careful indeed.
Nicely.
Villa Jean again. It's good play from him. Villa Jean, but that's going to be a foul. That's going to be a yellow card.
The referee is the man everyone's looking at.
It's a red card, Pedro Porro. I can't say I'm surprised with that one. Silly challenge.
They'll need to reshape their defence
cynical, wasn't it? Several players are not good enough and not performed for me. But they also need squad depth. Son is through again. Oh, that's a penalty. Is that a penalty? It's not a penalty. That looked very, very close. There's Riconza with a yellow.
The referee saw it as a bookable offence.
And I think he's got it absolutely right. That was a poor challenge, you have to say.
Son limps away there, but that's very close to being a penalty. Oh yeah, okay. Now Tottenham breaking away.
And defensive play to be applauded.
Oh, but he's giving straight back. This is trouble. This is 3-0. Really poor defending. The luck of the bounce went Tottenham's way as well. Aston Villa 0.
Well, they made this look so easy, didn't they? But as you can see,
Tottenham Hotspur 3. This season just needs to end now. It's been a disastrous episode to finish the season. So 2 more defeats today has put Villa in 4th place. Manchester United, who are the last opponents for this season, they are in 5th. I cannot go any lower than 4th. I can finish as high as 3rd. Manchester City, as we know, are champions already. Liverpool have finished 2nd. Bottom of the table, so we now know the 3 teams that have been relegated. Ipswich, Nottingham Forest, Brentford have all gone down. Got a new message from Brian Mbeumo just before we start the game against Manchester United. Let's see what he's got to say. Just wants to let you know that he's now 100% recovered from his injury. Fantastic news, and he's hoping you might find room for him in the team today. I look forward to seeing you play. Here is the team to face Manchester United, and there he is, Brian Mbeumo, back in the starting lineup. Final game of the season. He's been out for 7 months. I'm going to make him a starter today. Leon Bailey drops to the bench. Philogene continues his good form on the left-hand side as well. Ollie Watkins, of course, is a starting striker with Ramsey, Unana and Tielemans in the middle 3. Martin, Konza, Torres, Cash and Martinez make up my back 5.
Ugarte.
United playing a bit of keep ball again.
Nusayr Mazraoui.
63. Best part of 63 minutes gone.
Now,
not too many clear-cut chances from either side.
It's with Martinez.
Although there is now John Duran. He's through. Oh, that has to be a red card. That's got to be a red card. I didn't even notice if it was in the penalty area or not. That has to be a red card. It's one of the clearest red cards you're likely to see from Lisandro Martinez.
He knew the outcome. That's an easy decision for the referee.
I didn't notice, was it in the penalty area? No, it wasn't. Okay, well that was a very clear red card, wasn't it? Yuri Tielemans with the free kick. Oh, that is beautiful.
Excellent technique.
Villa needed that. Yuri Tielemans needed that. It's Manchester United 0, Aston Villa 1. What a beautiful free kick again that is.
It's a great bit of skill because he has to get both top spin and side spin on the ball at the same time. Look how much bend he gets on that. Excellent goal.
That's a beautiful finish. And another classic free kick from Yuri Tielemans. Beautiful stuff. Villa lead 1-0. One that was very much needed for club and player. And Kamara's through. Kamara's through. Kamara's made it 2. Manchester United 0, Aston Villa 2, and Boubacar Kamara, his first touch of the ball, and he's put it in the back.
It's a goal you'd expect
the Manchester United net.
Cool and he's
give Villa a 2-0 lead.
He'll be happy with that.
Decent finish, to be fair.
Sure.
He's not had too many appearances for me this season.
Encouraging stuff from United.
It's lovely to see him come on and score. Ooh, dangerous effort there, but just tipped over for Martinez.
For Manchester United. De Ligt. Real
John Duran is free. John Duran, is this 3 for Villa?
And it has gone.
Oh, he's blasted it over the bar.
Well, it was a
I thought that was going to be in the back of the net.
Waste. That should have been a goal, no doubt about that.
That's a very poor finish from John Duran. On the season, United fans not happy. It's finished.
Next season.
Well,
it's finished Manchester United 0, Aston Villa 2, and at last the commentators acknowledge that I've qualified for the Champions League next season. Fantastic achievement in my first season. Doesn't matter that the last 3 or 4 games I didn't perform. Doesn't matter that I didn't score.
Because he performed really
but
well.
I finished the season on a high. Winning at Old Trafford is always good. That's a very good performance from Villa. So confirmation that Ollie Watkins of Aston Villa did finish the leading goal scorer with 31 goals from 35 appearances. Fantastic performance from Ollie. Top assist was Kevin De Bruyne. Villa's best assist was Daizen Maeda. Of all players, he could be one of the players who's not really made it for me this season. He could be one of the players who's making way. Clean sheets. Emi Martinez there with 19 from 38, so 1 in 2 games he's kept a clean sheet. Coming up from the Championship, Leeds United finished champions with 109 points, along with Burnley, and then we've got Hull City, Sheffield United, Luton Town and West Brom will fight it out for that third place promotion spot in the playoffs. Barclays Women's Super League, you can see winners were Chelsea over second place Manchester United, and Aston Villa women finished in 5th place. Champions of Germany were Bayern Munich. They finished 8 points clear of Bayer Leverkusen there. Champions of Italy were Juventus, 2 points clear there, as you can see. Champions of Scotland, Celtic, 5 points clear over second place Rangers. Real Madrid coming out on top in Spain with 95 points over second place Barcelona. And the all-important final table of the Premier League, Manchester City champions, 5 points clear of second place Liverpool, Arsenal 3rd, Aston Villa finishing in 4th place. A remarkable season from our first season. They're finishing 8 points clear of 5th place Spurs, Newcastle 6th, Man United 7th, Chelsea 8th, West Ham 9th, Wolves 10th, Fulham, Everton, Bournemouth, Brighton, Palace, and the bottom 3 to go down was Brentford, Nottingham Forest and Ipswich. Okay then guys, that is going to bring an end to this first season here on FC25. If you have enjoyed this season, please give the video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Subscribing is absolutely free and it helps out my channel more than you ever know. Leave me some comments, let me know what you thought of the season. What was your game of the season? Let me know what players you think I should get rid of, and let me know what players you think I should bring in. Guys, thank you all so much for watching, for all of your support throughout the entire season, and I'm going to see you all very soon for the next one. Thanks for watching.